Sorry, but it seems there's no command specified for modifying the script. Could you please provide it? To understand the real culprit, we first need to understand the science behind cholesterol and triglycerides. So, let's start with cholesterol. It's often painted as a villain, but it's actually vital for our bodies. It's a waxy substance that's part of every cell in your body. It helps produce things like hormones, vitamin D, and substances that help you digest foods. So yes, cholesterol is essential. But like many things in life, too much of a good thing can become a problem. Now let's shift gears and talk about triglycerides. These are a type of fat found in your blood. When you eat, your body converts any calories it doesn't need to use right away into triglycerides. They're stored in your fat cells and later released for energy between meals. So triglycerides aren't inherently bad either. They're an important part of our body's energy storage system. But here's the catch. Just like cholesterol, while triglycerides are necessary, too much can lead to problems. The excess can be stored as fat, leading to weight gain and potentially contributing to the hardening and narrowing of your arteries. This in turn increases the risk of heart disease and stroke. The key here is balance. Your body needs both cholesterol and triglycerides to function properly. But in excess, they can lead to health complications. It's like a seesaw. You want it to be balanced. Too much weight on one side and the seesaw is no longer fun. So when we talk about cholesterol and triglycerides, we're not talking about villains that need to be eliminated from our bodies. Instead, we're discussing elements that are necessary for our health, but can become harmful when their levels are imbalanced. Remember, it's not about eliminating these substances, but maintaining a healthy balance. And that, my friends, is the key to understanding the real culprit behind heart disease and other related health issues. So if cholesterol isn't the health villain, then who is? Meet triglycerides. Let's shine a spotlight on triglycerides, the lesser-known but equally important player in our body's chemistry. Triglycerides are a type of fat found in your blood. When you eat, your body converts any calories it doesn't need to use right away into triglycerides. They are then stored in your fat cells. Later, hormones release triglycerides for energy between meals. However, when you consume more calories than your body can burn, especially from foods high in carbohydrates, your triglyceride levels may rise. And high triglyceride levels can lead to an increased risk of heart disease, among other health problems. You see, high levels of triglycerides can contribute to hardening of the arteries or thickening of the artery walls. This in turn boosts the risk of stroke, heart attack, and heart disease. There's also a condition called metabolic syndrome, which includes high triglyceride levels as one of its components, along with abdominal obesity, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and low HDL cholesterol levels. People with metabolic syndrome have a greater risk of heart disease and diabetes. So, how can we manage our triglyceride levels? Well, it comes down to some familiar factors: diet and exercise. Overindulging in simple carbohydrates, drinking alcohol, and not getting enough exercise can all lead to high triglyceride levels. On the other hand, a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, along with regular exercise, can help keep your triglyceride levels in check. It's also important to maintain a healthy weight. Research shows that losing even 5 to 10% of your body weight can lead to a significant drop in triglyceride levels. Knowing this, it's clear that our focus should be on managing triglycerides, not just cholesterol. After all, health isn't a single number or a single factor. It's a complex, interconnected web of systems and behaviors. So let's give triglycerides their due attention and continue to learn, grow, and take control of our health. Let's recap what we've learned about cholesterol and triglycerides. We've unraveled the myths surrounding cholesterol, shedding light on its essential role in the body. Cholesterol is not the villain it's often made out to be. On the contrary, it's a vital substance that our bodies need to function properly. It helps build the structure of cell membranes, makes hormones like estrogen and testosterone, aids in the production of bile for digestion, and even plays a role in the conversion of sunshine to vitamin D. We've also delved into the world of triglycerides, the most common type of fat in the body. Unlike cholesterol, which is produced by our bodies, triglycerides come from the food we eat. When we consume more calories than we can use, our bodies store the excess in the form of triglycerides. They serve as a source of energy and are released into the bloodstream to meet the body's needs between meals. But, just like everything else in life, balance is key. Too much of a good thing can turn bad, and the same goes for cholesterol and triglycerides. High levels of cholesterol can lead to the formation of plaque in the arteries, while elevated triglycerides can increase the risk of heart disease. But remember, it's not just about the numbers. The ratio of cholesterol to triglycerides and the type of cholesterol present in the body are just as important. So don't be too quick to demonize cholesterol. It's not the only player in this game of health and wellness. Triglycerides, though less talked about, can be just as consequential if not managed properly. It's all about striking the right balance and making informed decisions about your diet and lifestyle. Next time you hear about the dangers of cholesterol, remember that it's not the only player in the game. Now that you know the real culprit, it's time to take control of your health. Firstly, let's talk about your diet. It's essential to nourish your body with the right fuel. Opt for a balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Avoid foods that are high in saturated fats, sugars, and cholesterol, as these can elevate your triglyceride levels. Instead, choose foods high in fiber and low in simple carbohydrates. Now let's move on to physical activity. Regular exercise is not just about keeping fit or losing weight, it plays a critical role in managing your triglyceride levels. Whether it's a brisk walk in the park, a spin class at the gym, or a refreshing swim, find an activity you enjoy and make it a part of your routine. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. Next, we can't emphasize enough the importance of regular health checkups. Regular blood tests can help monitor your triglyceride levels and catch any potential issues early on. Remember, knowing is half the battle. Of course, if you smoke, it's time to quit. Smoking can raise your triglyceride levels and increase your risk of heart disease. Seek help if you're finding it hard to quit on your own. There's no shame in reaching out for support. Lastly, moderation is key when it comes to alcohol. While a glass of wine or a beer may seem harmless, excessive consumption can lead to a surge in your triglyceride levels. It's crucial to remember that everyone's body reacts differently. What works for one person might not work for another. So, listen to your body, be patient with yourself, and don't hesitate to seek professional advice if needed. In conclusion, taking control of your health is about making informed decisions and maintaining a balanced lifestyle. It's not about quick fixes or drastic changes. Your health is in your hands. Make informed decisions and remember, balance is key.